Good day, everyone. I'm Jocelyn G. Esmenia. My presentation for quiz number 8. This is my vision in education innovation and technology as a prospective school administrator. Every challenge is an opportunity. When thinking about the impact of the coronavirus and the kind of tools and services that could be focused on ensuring that students don't miss a beat in their learning, COVID 19 has brought home the reality that education technology delivers great content and engages students and teachers has never been more important. While many education systems have resisted changing their 150-year-old structure, necessity now compels that to do what declining student achievement could not. Thousands of entrepreneurs and innovations can help our students keep moving in their educational journey, no matter where this virus disruption takes them. While we are all upset by this global problem, we can and we must overcome it, and fortunately, the tools to do so are at hand. Innovation process is responsible for many services we know today. The education, for example, offers countless opportunities for change and development that have potential to impact students, parents, and educators for years to come. As future school administrator 5 years from now, I think I need to work out the easiest way to communicate to students in my workplace, especially this time of pandemic. One of the biggest problems in my place, not only in my school but the community as well, is the poor signal in telecommunication and internet connection. Having sustainable communication, students can easily access what they need to learn in self-learning module. They don't need to walk 5 kilometers from home to school to get the module and ask an assistance on the subject area that they don't understand. If it happened, many students or 80% of the students in my workplace can be beneficial for this. For teachers, teacher is the key. Teachers' efforts to develop professionally will influence their own practice and indirectly and achievements for their students. Everyone is an expert when it comes to education. After all, everyone has gone to school. However, consensus on what should be taught and how it should be taught is not easy to achieve. Today, we are in a new century. Scientists used to say that the 21st century will be remembered as the century of quality towards the end of 20th century. Teachers play as a team player. Teachers of these trying times work closely with their professional learning community, team members, and perform as volunteers to fight against the spread of coronavirus, which mainly caused the shift of the current educational course. Instead of thinking for teachers-driven discussions with lengthy lectures, these were no longer available in this moment rather online learning. Self-learning modules and other blended learning modality were highlighted. With the cooperation and concerted effort of other stakeholders, teachers innovated and created self-learning modules or even online lessons to cope up online tools and resources in order students would be up for an exciting learning process. Teachers cultivate students' motivation. Since no one exempted from this pandemic and students may feel bored and skeptical to this new normal, teachers' role to motivate students shouldn't be underestimated, for students must be trained to organize things and make changes. Even with this virtual reality, where up close and personal association is restricted, teachers really find time to generally contact students during the time allocated for them on the existing calendar and give students attainable goals. This is one thing where teachers will be able to use technology to connect with the work with students while motivating them to do so is another matter. With advances in learning technology during the current COVID-19 epidemic, teachers and students are fully prepared to continue the learning journey at home. Teachers act as innovator of change. As the teachers, parents, and students are facing a very different context now in terms of educational standards, this COVID-19 pandemic has forced education innovation in the heart of almost every education system around the globe. To answer this, teachers no longer have to focus on how to link innovation to a frontier at the heart of education system, but how to change education systems so that they address diversity, support source, innovate that will provide all learners the necessary skills to create a better future for themselves and their communities. Conclusion: as challenging as that dictate was, it represents passively the best case scenario in what's proven to be an incredibly inequitable landscape during the pandemic, but that has resulted in at least one positive thing: cooperation between and among the key persons in the pursuit of serving the best education to the learners despite of this pandemic. And that's all for quiz number 8. Thank you and God bless.